Live from the 24-hour tracking center, this is a winter weather alert.
Good morning, West Michigan. We have live team coverage in the 24-hour tracking center, keeping you posted on what is a deteriorating travel situation this morning.
I'm Sergeant Meteorologist Matt Kirkwood. We're going to zoom in on areas really impacted by the latest line of showers and thunderstorms moving through West Michigan.
Well, many of you maybe were rumbled awake by the sound of that thunder and the scenes of the lightning coming through West Michigan. A convective, almost spring-like thunderstorm line coming through West Michigan right now. As we continue to monitor that for you here on Storm Track Live, you can certainly see that the precipitation is really running the gamut in terms of different types and intensities of precipitation right through the central part of our viewing area. We're seeing that precipitation making the changeover from heavy showers and thunderstorms of the liquid variety to that pinkish purple color where it becomes freezing rain. And I want to show you these temperatures here. The temp now has actually now dropped to the freezing mark. It's 32 at the Gerald R. Ford International Airport in southeastern Kent County. That freezing line is continuing to drop southward, so that area of ice is dropping southward as well. It's 29 in downtown Grand Rapids, 30 in Lowell, Sparta, Rockford, 29 in Belding. So again, that is a critical line that we continue to examine. Matt Kirkwood's looking at some very active weather, a lot of moisture that's moving through right now into this really cold environment.
All right, back to Storm Track Live radar. Terry and I are really concerned about this area. Heavy moisture. Fortunately, south of Grand Rapids, all you're going to have to deal with is with heavy rain, a little bit of cloud to ground lightning. But as this area of precipitation, this heavy moisture moves into sections around Grand Rapids, points to the north and east, you can really see that radar picking up on the transition point. The last thing you want is heavy moisture moving into sub-freezing temperatures. This could very quickly lay down about 1/4 of an inch of freezing rain on top of what is already occurred last night, and some areas such as Fremont, Newaygo, over towards Sand Lake have already received anywhere around 1/4 to 4/10 of an inch of freezing rain. Futurecast model brings that area of rain over the next 2 hours well to our east, but you can still see the reds and the yellows out there indicating that very heavy amounts of precipitation, which will more than likely occur in the form of freezing rain and sleet, which certainly isn't good news, especially with the timing right along the morning commute. Terry has more on the future of our temperatures.
Well, you know, it's interesting because when we look and we analyze the radar imagery, and what we look at to show us is the intensity and the types of precipitation. You get those really dark colors, anything from that dark purple to, of course, the yellows and oranges. That's just an indication that what the radar is going to be picking up on is a lot of intensity. And again, in that environment to the north and east of Grand Rapids, where the precipitation has already made the change over to freezing rain, we are going to be watching it and continuing to carefully track it for you as it continues to press eastward, because this is all going to be ice, lines of ice that will continue to press eastward, or the heavy precipitation that will continue to change over to, as it drops to the ground level, over to freezing rain, over to ice. So again, we are looking at that significant icing, and again, that entire area will continue to press eastward. The precip, by the way, by mid to late afternoon will be cold enough at all levels of the atmosphere that precip will change over to just some light snow. Could see a couple of inches of snow on top of that ice that has already been deposited on the ground. So again, with that easterly wind, no sign of warming up anytime soon, though we do dry things out tonight with lows down into the teens. We do keep our high temperatures in the 30s, low 30s here right through the end of the weekend and into the early part of next week. Would really appreciate hearing from you. If you have any pictures to send along to us, make sure to email and put us on our Facebook, because it's very interactive this morning. We really want to hear from you wherever you're at across West Michigan with what's going on outside your window as you face the morning.